What's up, dudes, bros, my fellow friends? How are you guys doing? My name is Anthony, or B Statz, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Crib series. And I welcome you to episode 58, which I am kind of behind on this. But trust me, it's for a good cause, I promise. Being that this was actually done before creative mode update, you guys. So hang tight. Even though it's still done before then, it is a awesome episode, I promise. As you can tell, it's a pretty long episode if you looked at the time already. So just sit tight. I'm going to chat with you guys for a long time, and I hope you guys are tuned into this. Tuned into this series. But anyway, I really missed you guys. Haven't really done a Minecraft Cribs in a while as far as recorded wise, and actually made an episode for you guys, and that was freaking amazing. And I'm feeling really good today, which I will talk to you guys about too as well. Travel, brochures, maps. This is kind of like the entrance. I don't know if this was a hotel. I think he has different floors and things like that. But like I said, you guys, feeling really good today, and like I said, I missed having this little talk with you guys, and I can actually, communicate and, answer some questions that I've been asked. And I don't know, Minecraft Crib series has just been one of my favorite things to do for the most part on my channel, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys. I meet some awesome people. I mean, like, probably one of the best people in the world, as far as I know. I mean, like, you guys are pretty cool. Yes, of course, you have your, I guess assholes, if you want to call it, or whatnot, but I mean, for the most part, you guys are just great, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to actually game with some of you guys. As y'all know, I've been doing live streams on weekends, which has been really killing me. Not really killing me, but it's been so good. It's been like a sacrifice worth making, because sometimes I may, in my mind, I'll think I'll do a live stream for like an hour or two, but then that hour, and this just really explains how much I love to do it, or how awesome you guys are, that's what she said, is that I may look up and I've been on the live stream for like 4 hours, and I'm like, what? And he made me a sweet. You are awesome. Appreciate that. Not many people can make a sweet floor for me, I guess. And he decked it out a little bit. Got me 2 fridge, and he gave me some cake. Thank you a lot. The hospitality during Minecraft Cribs can be so amazing sometimes. But like I said, I meet a lot of great people, you guys, and you guys can actually go watch some of those live streams if you missed it, if you're curious on how it goes. Now, ooh, he's playing some jams. Get it? Yep. Okay. But anyway, like I said, if you're curious or you have a lot of questions, like I said, I get a lot of questions on, hey Big B, how do I join Minecraft Cribs? That's one thing. That's one thing I hear a lot for the most part. And also, how do I join the live streams? Now, the live streams are pretty much it's kind of weird, but I do want to take the time out to actually explain this to you guys, just because I want you guys to understand this, especially if you're watching the live stream and you have not yet been in a what did I just say? Anyway, if you haven't watched the live stream and you're watching this video, that's what I meant to say, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about once the live stream happens. So either I choose between two things, an open party or a invite party. Now there's two good things to that, and there are 2 bad things to that. Now, in my personal opinion, I think invite is going to be the best way that I'm actually able to play with more different people, and that's just the truth. It's not that I do an open party or invite only because I want to choose who I want to play with. And what is he doing? Oh, alright, I didn't a lot of you guys put me on those things where I have to like jump off something and die, and I should have known this guy was very evil, because he did something to me in this video, which I won't say it now, but I thought he was cool with me. He was an awesome guy, just saying. So I do an open party and an invite party. Now, for an example, the last live stream I did, I think I did an invite party for the most part, and it was going smoothly. But, I can only get 8 people in. Now, there's 2 main rules I want to lay out, and I am killing these cows. Mad cow disease. Anyway, there's 2 main things that I want to talk to you guys about, is that I'm trying my best. That's one thing I want to talk about, and a lot of you guys do see that I'm trying my best, especially doing live streams. I don't have to do live streams. They're pretty much like how should I say this? They're like dessert for the most part, because not many people do live streams. I can tell you that now, just because it's a process to do on YouTube. And I think he had 2 spleef arenas actually. My ADD is kicking in, but oh well. He didn't have snow in this world, so he used leaf blocks, which is absolutely great and awesome. So I can only have, like I said, live streams are not mandatory. It's not like, oh, BB, you have to live stream. That's the only way I make videos or something like that. The quality on live streams don't look that great. I do want to say that. Probably one of the biggest comments that I see is, hey bro, shitty quality, bro. You know, and all that good stuff, which all I can do is smile, because I would say the exact same thing if I went to a video and saw the quality looking like that. Even though I would say that in my head, I wouldn't actually type it. That's just me. That's just the type of person I am. And something awesome is about to come up, so I think I'm going to cut the subject soon. But I can only have 8 people in the party, and I can only have 100 friends. Now you have to think, if I'm trying to invite, you know, a lot of you guys, like you guys are my... I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are my friends, my bros, my peers, or however you prefer to call it. I'd share cake with you, and if I share cake with you, it's like I'm pretty much in love with you for the most part. Don't tell anybody, but anyway, this is awesome. Moment of silence for this coming up. He actually had my heart once he did this. Voila, and there you have it. I thought that was freaking amazing, just to show you how much you guys are just so appreciative. And I mean, it's just amazing that you guys take the time out and actually do things like this, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, for the most part. But like I said, back to the live stream subject, you have to understand that I can only have 8 people in the party. Well, actually 7 when you think about it, because I'm going to be in the party, and I can only have, you know, 8 people in the game, well, including me, and I can only have 100 friends. I would love to add every single one of you guys. I promise my right hand on, I don't know, Jessica's Alba's ass or something, or I don't know what I would promise to, but I would love to put my hand on her ass right now. But anyway, I would really add every single one of you guys, because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a very humble person. I'm not an asshole. Actually, this one guy got mad in live stream, for example. He got mad at me, you know, because I didn't get a chance to invite him. And like I said, you can go back and watch this. It's for sure, actually. I think it's like creative live stream number 3, I think, which I'll try to link in the description, but sometimes I forget to do that. So if not, just check back a few days later in my videos and you'll find that. But he got mad, raging in the comment box, you know, during the live stream. As y'all know, it's live comments. I can read the comments, comment back. I mean, as far as I'll read some of the comments and talk to you guys, and I think that's great too, because it's kind of like a one-on-one. I can actually live talk to you guys for the most part, and if you guys have any questions, you guys shoot those to me. I can answer them for the most part. Nice little sugarcane farm here he has, automated thing here, and I can actually answer those on the spot. So this guy got mad. You know who you are. I mean, which we're cool, I guess. I mean, I don't have any problem with anybody, and I can completely understand. I mean, I understand exactly where you guys are coming from. I've been in your shoes before, and it's just weird to be on this side of it, kind of a thing. But you know, this guy was raging. You know, you're an asshole. You skip me, and I think people get the notion that I purposely skip people when I'm trying to invite. You know, if I'm getting tons, I mean, I'm getting flooded with messages, you guys, and I have to, let's say, pick 8 people out of 1,000. The rest are, I mean, if I pick those 8, the rest are going to be angry, and it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. Sometimes I second guess live streams just because sometimes it can get kind of hectic, you know. But I mean, it's something that I enjoy doing, and a lot of you guys, the majority of you guys, really do like it. So I don't think I'm gonna stop doing that just because a few people may not like it. Just because I'm not able to get to them, I guess, exactly when they want to. So this guy was raging at me, and then, you know, I took note of that, and I sent him a chat, private chat, and I talked to him. You know, he apologized, you know, things like that. A lot of you guys stay up to try to get into the live streams, and I mean, I can't keep apologizing. I'm not that type of person. I can be an asshole, okay? No, I'm just joking, but you know, it's a tough thing, and I think you guys, some of you guys actually see that during the live stream. A lot of you guys just may ignore it, but I just want you guys to understand that that I'm trying. That's pretty much the whole thing in a nutshell, is that I'm trying my best, And if you guys can appreciate my best, then I appreciate you. But if not, then I don't know. You can take an arrow into the knee. No, I wouldn't dare do that. Which he tried to just shoot me with the arrow. Well, that's like a booby trap or something. He had a nice booby trap room too as well. But I'll probably do a live stream coming up soon. I thought about doing that with like survival or something like that. I've been super sleepy when I do survival for some reason, and a lot of you guys see that because I do like a little bit horrible because I'm just out of it. My work schedule is so hectic. I work, you know, basically like 12 hours, and then I do a survival live stream or like a live commentary, and then I go to the gym. So I get to the gym at like 5 in the morning, and if I get home at like 3 in the morning, I do the commentary, and then by that time I'm brain dead, and I go to the gym, and then it's like, damn it, I don't get a break. And the only break I get, I feel like, is when I sleep. But I'm definitely going to be cranking this crib series up, you guys. There's a lot of things that I want to do with it. I've just been trying to figure out how exactly I want to do with it. As far as like creative mode we have now, which I'm loving the new 1.8.2 update. Also, if you haven't seen the new Halloween skin pack, you guys should check that out. I actually just uploaded that today before this video, and it's actually for a charity cause. You will give 55 skins, and it will be Friday, October 26th to November 26th. So that gives us a month to buy it. So I think in a month you guys can come up with $2. If not, I'll give you $2 and buy you those for the most part. But anyway, more live streams coming soon. In the creative mode, I've been, you know, trying to figure out what I want to do with that. I don't really know. I really want you guys to leave some suggestions in the comment box if possible. I think that would help some because sometimes I may, you know, I'll have a good idea, and then maybe I don't think it's a good idea, and then I second guess it. But I realize if you second guess things sometimes, it's best that you just go with your gut and kind of go with the first thing. So I'll keep you guys really posted on that. I do want to do a top 10, which I think is great. I'm actually working on that. Can possibly get an intro worked on that. That will be coming soon too as well. So I mean, just hang in there, you guys. And I would like to say that I am probably one of the happiest guys on earth. Is that today I actually reached 50,000 subscribers, and that is freaking amazing. You guys, I've been on a long journey. As far as I had an old channel that had like 55k, built with some great people. That channel got false flagged and gone, and it's just amazing that I'm in a position now to where I have my channel almost close to what I used to have, and I'm just like freaking out and shaking kind of a thing. I've been smiling all day today and just thinking of what I want to do for you guys as far as a payback. That's why I do the live stream sometimes. Like, a lot of you guys freak out when we're playing, like, oh man, this is the greatest night of my life. The greatest night of my life. You know, things like that, I guess you say. But I do those just because it really gets me to, I don't know, it's just like a live video for the most part. I can't really explain it. You guys got to join the live stream. I'm not going to talk that much about it. But overall, like I said, also there's a lot of bugs in the 1.2 update, which is going to be getting worked on soon. I believe they're working on it now, actually. Also, you know, there's a lot of things like we're not able to make golden apples, and we don't get pumpkin seeds from pumpkins. Now, I did get a lot of questions on melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, so I took the time out and made a video on that. Actually found a stronghold in the tutorial world that I kind of gave you guys the location for, that you guys can find that. A lot of you guys haven't found strongholds, and strongholds are hard to find for the most part. So we need to get those ender pearls, and then once we get those ender pearls working for a chance, then we can craft a freaking eye of ender, and then we can shoot that and find strongholds and go to the end, fight ender dragon and all that good stuff. But that'll be later down the road. Don't want to talk about it. Now here's a game he made, where it's actually, I think, I don't know, I forgot what it was called, well, actually what he called it. I think it was called Blocky or something like that. Don't quote me on it. And I've never seen this before. This was actually the first time I've seen this in the Crib series. So you actually take the ball of slime and you throw it in there and it buzzes off, kind of a thing. I don't think we actually play it because, I don't know, I'm black and I can probably shoot very good because I'm athletic. I don't really know. Anyway, that was so off subject. Alright, so the ball carrier can't move or remove. Goal is scored when the ball enters the opposing goal. Thought that said opposite for some reason. And I'm not really sure what he's doing here. Yay! That was awesome. And the scoreboard actually works too as well. I think I was asking him, does the scoreboard work? And it actually does work, which I think is awesome. And I think the slimes are in those chests. This is great. Very great. I think it's the second episode. Episode 39 had a lot of games in it, like tic-tac-toe. I played those and all that good stuff. And I think he's going to actually get the scoreboard working, which is awesome. Can't beat that at all. And I'm blue side because I'm winning. So that just went off. Great world. Especially before creative mode, you guys thought this was absolutely amazing. But I'm loving it. If you didn't get Skin Pack 3, a lot of you guys don't have Skin Pack 3. I didn't realize that. I usually thought everybody would get the Skin Packs, but a lot of you guys don't have Skin Pack. Well, a lot of you guys are waiting, actually, just because you may not. I mean, 165 Microsoft points is just an odd number sometimes. And, I mean, sometimes this is the one thing I hate is when I need to buy something, especially like a Skin Pack, and I look and I have like 140, and I'm like, damn it, I need 20 more points. I don't feel like spending, you know, $5 to get 400 more. I don't even really remember how much $5 would get you. I think it would get you like, I don't know, have no idea, to be honest. I rarely buy Microsoft points, only for things I really need, especially for if it's something like an indie game or something weird like that, I'll buy it. And here's like the Bodock area where he has that. It actually cuts that off. Minecraft form. Whoa. TNT cannon much? This guy was a TNT frenzy. He was just, you should see the stuff that he did later. You'll see later. So right now we're going to head over to the Minecraft forum building. And sometimes I get a lot of, you know, I get second guessed a lot. It's kind of hard to tell, which is another thing that comes with the territory of recording Minecraft cribs. Most of you guys are honest, and, you know, honesty is the way to be. I've always been taught that. No need to lie, because once you tell that lie, you have to keep lying to keep up with that lie, and it's kind of like, oh, you could have just told the truth. And so, I mean, there's sometimes I'm not up to date as far as, you know, I don't look at everybody's custom world. I don't look at all the downloaded stuff. And I'm just going to be honest, I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do. I work full time. I don't have time to actually do that. To actually say, you know, hey, you stole that cactus thing from such and such. I can type them up and show you right now. I don't have time to do that. And a lot of you guys help me out that way, because you guys may be like, hey, he took that from such and such and such and such. He also took that from such and such. Well, which is awesome. Or he downloaded this world. I have the same map. I hear that a lot. Would be appreciated if you guys would be just honest. No, don't lie and say like, hey, I have that same exact map. I made it. He stole it. Something, I mean, you have to like, here's like a movie area. Here's a ticket. Woo. Like I said, small things count like this. Most people may not have put paper in there, but I thought that was awesome. So now we are in the movie theater. Or, I think this is a movie theater. Not really sure. Bread, 3 iron, cake. Ooh. This guy, he was so nice to me, you know? But then he became so mean. It was just kind of like, and whoa! Cookie, cookie, cookie. Cookie, cookie, cookie. I would take these cookies and throw them through the screen if you're watching and give you a cookie, especially if you're a subscriber. You're awesome. And I'm always proud. I wonder where that came from. I'll give you a cookie. Don't know who invented that, as far as I've always heard that a lot. And here's actually a hockey game. Hockey board thing, whatever you want to call it. Hockey arena. And he has that up there. Oops. I need to jump back and get over that. Ouch. And didn't really see this much, as far as I've never seen this before in the Minecraft Crib series. And I don't know why I have the skin. This is probably one of my least favorite skins that I have, but I have no idea why I was him for some reason at all. And the roof looks amazing, if you ask me. Flawless. And I just ate the cookie. That seemed so fat. I was like waving in the air and I just ate it. Not really sure what this is. Maybe a place to do yoga. Don't really know. It's like a little pool, kind of a waterfall-y thing. I want to say it's a shower and a bath, but I don't think so at all. Maybe just where you can rinse off, or like the locker room. I'm assuming that's the locker room we're in. don't know why I didn't figure that out, because I work out like every day for the most part. So let's go up here. And he has some more awesome stuff to show us. This reminds me of episode 21 with the medieval kind of a thing, which he decked that place out now. Well, now he decked it out. I've seen it. I haven't seen it recently after the update, but I've seen it before the update, where a lot of you, like a lot of update videos, I kept you guys up to date with the Spleef Arena in the background, which was just, it looked super amazing. Like, he really destroyed it in a good way. And this is what it looks like from up here. The nosebleed seats. Oh God, my nose, it's bleeding. And there's a little scoreboard thing up there. And let's get on this. Hopefully I don't fall off. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to anyway. Oh well. YOLO. Ouch. Alright. So now he's gonna take us somewhere else. Close that. And he had a pretty big world, and as far as I know, I think it was just him for the most part, maybe some friends. Don't quote me on that, but you can definitely do it if you put your mind to it, seriously. Like, for an example, episode 50... Jesus, which episode is this? I get so confused with these episodes, because a lot of worlds are just awesome, and I just don't really remember each and every episode. I know I can do this, seriously. I wouldn't say episode 55... 55 or 51, 55 I think. Man, it was insane in the membrane. My brain still hurts from doing that commentary. Not necessarily doing that commentary, but that was like my very first, it was like an hour long episode, which it was like probably one of the best hours ever. And that kind of, this one guy in the live stream said, hey, I was gonna ask you to, you know, join my world and everything, until I saw that episode, then I just deleted it or something like that, he said. And I was like, oh man, come on. Just because you may see somebody's world that's better than yours does not mean that I'm going to pick his over yours for the most part. Like I said, I don't discriminate on Minecraft cribs unless it's something really like not so good that people want to see, because then that would just defeat the purpose. If you're just trying to, I don't know, get out there for no exact reason. So I mean, like I said, take your time, you guys. Built something very good. I still have a lot of worlds to record, and like I said, I'm going to be cranking it up a little bit, so just be on the lookout for that. I promise. I will be joining a lot of worlds very soon. Thought about even live streaming cribs, which I did that a couple times, but like I said, the quality doesn't look all that great, so it kind of, it's just not good to do. But definitely going to be joining a lot of worlds. So the best way to kind of contact me is Twitter, and you know, I put a lot of ways to contact me in the description as well. So if you guys don't really know, and this room right here was kind of, it was weird, because you don't really know what to think at first, but it's definitely like a death room. What the heck? He was doing some really evil stuff here. Like, this is definitely a world that you don't want to get trapped in. And go down here, and I don't know what the heck is going on. I see enchantment though, one way. There's exit. And I know the signs in the update, I haven't had these problems at all. Haven't really had any really bug problems in the 1.8.2, but I know a lot of, I'm hearing something about the signs as far as it's messing, it's crashing your world. I did have some trouble like with the signs, but nothing like to that extent. I know my brother was actually playing Minecraft, my older brother actually, and he like is really good with pixel art or something, and I think he couldn't save his, I don't know, something happened with his world, and he just told me about it. And here's a room for enchantment, so maybe we'll hopefully, you know, we'll get enchantment really soon, but have my fingers crossed on that. Room of enchanting, enchanting, okay. So let's exit here. I know a lot of you guys are really waiting for that. And they block that off. I don't know what that does. I think it kind of changes the room the way it looks or something. I don't know. But anyway, he was a redstone beast for the most part. All you guys are super good at redstone. I can only make a few things with redstone. I'm not like a redstone god or anything like that. I mean, I can make simple stuff as far as, you know, like automatic farms, and I can make an elevator, a zip elevator. I can definitely do that. And I don't know, a couple other things, not main things for the most part. But if you're looking for me to build a digital clock, I apologize. Yes, I can learn how to do one. And usually once I learn something, I'm pretty solid at it. As far as once I learn it once, you know, and I start doing it, I can do it without a problem. It's kind of like sex when you think about it. Let me get off subject. That was off subject. So this is like a room for, I guess, storage. What's a crib without a storage room? And it's so funny how, and here's like a trap. This guy, he had some crazy stuff here. I mean, crazy. I mean, what are you doing? Alright. So, I should have known, like, now that I'm rewatching this, like, for the third time, I should have known he was just bound to do something to me. Because I could just tell. It was just leading up to something not so good. I'm like, ooh, that trap looks nice. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, damn it, that's sick. What made you think of that? Hopefully he doesn't trap me. Here's a hidden room here. Sometimes I'm like, how the heck do you guys even remember this stuff? But you gotta think, if you've made it, you're gonna remember it. It's TNT, iron blocks, a lot of iron blocks. No need to do that for creative mode. I know a lot of you guys stacked up on things with the duplication glitch, which is a smart thing to do. And you can still do the duplication glitch, I believe, after the patch, but I think it's maybe a little different. I haven't actually done it because there's no need to do it. We have creative mode, so duplication is pew out of my mind. I don't even think about that glitch at all. But for the meantime, before we had creative mode, it was definitely keeping me occupied a little bit. But let's go up here. And where is he going? I think he's gonna actually bring me back to that room where you'll see something very crazy. Okay, let's go back this way. I'm not a mob. Are you trapping me? Not really sure what was going on here. I honestly forget. Let's get back. Alright. Just because I have a shark skin or it looks like a shark does not mean I am able to, I think this is the skin from Perfect Dark. Alright, there we have it. No? Ah, damn it. What is going on here? But I hope you guys are doing alright. Like I said, this has probably been one of the best days in my life, for the most part. I think in my life, other than if I was able to still put that hand on Jessica that I was asked, that would be like one of the best days of my life. You know, especially for that, the 50,000, that is just amazing. I can't keep, I'm just too excited. I've been smiling like all day for the most part. And I need to move now. Alright, so he got it adjusted now, and let's go through here. And now we're back into this crazy room, which you guys will see what will be going on. I mean, it got really crazy. I'm like freaking out once I see what actually beholds of this place here. And I think he's going to tell me to stand in a certain spot. But if somebody was to do something or try to come in here and steal something, I don't know. This would activate. I don't have no idea, but you'll see it. I'm going to stand right here and you'll see it in a second. I think he was gonna actually put lava somewhere to where it shoots flaming arrows or something. If you would have pressed the wrong combination or something. Oh, there it is right there. Never mind. That's just sick. And demented. And evil. And evil, then evil, more evil. Look at that. That's like 3,000 years of pain that I don't want to get served at all. Look at that. That's crazy. But it was awesome. That was sick. I felt like a little kid when I said that. You know, that's how kids are. You do something crazy or something, and they get freaked out, but then they want you to do it again. Which is like, come on. I just scared the shit out of you, kid. And then, like, after you scare them, they, like, start laughing or something like that. After they cry, I guess. Not really sure. The whole kid thing can be kind of crazy. Couldn't imagine having a kid. Wow, not at all. And again, get off subject, but that's just what I do. Oh well. I talk to you guys pretty much every day for the most part. been uploading a lot of videos, so it's only right. And I'm working on a very good video. Now, I did talk about the 50,000 thing, yes, in this video, which part of me wanted to hold it in, but I could not hold it in for anything. So I'm going to actually be doing I'm working on a thank you video for you guys. And like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I know it will definitely be a vlog. So I get questions like, Big B, why you no vlog? Why you no vlog in a long time? And I'm like, I have to do a vlog. I really need to. Also, Hunger Games. If you have a Hunger Games map, I would prefer that you would send me your gamer tag. That would be super uber sweet. And like I said, joining Minecraft Cribs, which I didn't get to cover in the beginning of the video, which just popped in my head, is it's kind of like you message me and I try my best to get to you and message you back, and hopefully be able to see your world, kind of a thing. It's kind of like you would just have to be in a live stream to actually kind of see it for the most part. But I explained all that in the very first episode. So if you feel like you have a crib that you feel like needs to be recorded and needs to be seen, message me. Honestly, message me on Xbox, YouTube, Twitter. There's ways, you guys, ways to contact me. But remember, I'm one person, but I am trying. So let's go down here. I think I had a mob trap down here somewhere. Here lies something. And in these chests he had bones. Oh, he had steak. Oh, I think it was one of his pigs that died. Oh, Sir Oink-a-Lot. Now I see it. Is that Oink-a-Lot? Something like that. But I thought that was awesome. That was very unique. And I think I've talked about this in a couple of my Minecraft Crib episodes. As far as, you know, when somebody like buries somebody, like, well, you guys have funerals or like tombstones and things like that, put bones in the chest, and that makes it more kind of like, oh wow, he took the time out to just put bones in it. But it's just so amazing. I can't stop looking at it, and that sounded really weird. Okay, anyway, change subject. Let's go upstairs to this like watchtower kind of a thing, which looks like a UFO to me. Let's go up. And hopefully I don't fall. Or hopefully he doesn't push me off with all this stuff he was doing. And this is the mob's trap, I think. Here. Not really sure. I think there was a mob spawner somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna leave here. It looks super creepy and dark. So no one's staying there that long. Alright. Let's go down. We're going down. So I do know one diehard Fallout Boy fan, but I'm not going to mention his name. You know who you are, especially if you watch this far into the video. It's just funny, if you ask me. Fall Out Boy, they aren't bad at all, but they make good music, I should say. But again, that's my opinion. Usually I try to avoid opinionated questions because a lot of you guys are like, fuck, I hate Fall Out Boy, dislike, or something crazy like that, which I never understand. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And you guys, sometimes you just have to respect somebody's opinion. And that's something you'll have to learn in life too as well, which I'm learning as well. Just because somebody may disagree with you or may not have the same view as you, you guys should understand to actually respect that person's opinion. And I do that a lot. Like I said, if you have something, you know, if you may think, like me personally, I hate mayonnaise. It's one of the worst things on earth. Mayonnaise and yogurt. And I know a lot of people that eat yogurt and a lot of people that eat mayonnaise. And those are one of the two disgusting most things on the planet. And that's just my opinion. I think mayonnaise is just something, it's like the devil's cum shot. I don't know. It's just fucking nasty. And I'm getting angry when I talk about mayonnaise because I hate mayonnaise. It's just that thing. Excuse my language. But it's just the worst. Yogurt is just like, I don't know. It's like nasty. And he's making music. Wow. He's awesome. Musician here. And yogurt is just like sweet mayonnaise. It's just, I don't know. I'm getting so off subject, but those are one of the two. But I hope you respect my opinion on that. And you have your view on mayonnaise if you like that. But getting off subject, this guy must have been like a DJ or something. He had a lot of music thing going on. And sometimes I should remember to actually cut the music off during the game. I know sometimes that can get annoying. Man, I need to cut that off. And we're trying to make a beat here. If it's not really working out though. But oh well. This game was lagging too a little bit. And also, you know, I join people's worlds way across the world. Like if I'm in the US, and a lot of you guys are in the UK. I've seen a lot of great, amazing. You guys are great in building stuff too as well. Everybody's pretty much great in building stuff, but I've seen some crazy things, you guys. And so I think it's just cool to see everybody's creation. There's like a TV with a, I guess it's a big screen TV, 50-inch baby. And there's a secret area here. There's a secret chest. Okay. Slime, diamond, and obsidian. I don't think anybody would find that at all. I know I definitely wouldn't have found it. And I shut that. I'm very anal about doors, so sometimes I try to shut them back if possible. But yeah, if you get a chance, check out episode 55. Like I said, I make a playlist of all these episodes, and I put them in the description, so you guys can check that out. That's always in the description. I try not. Well, I just leave that as well in the description. So if you haven't seen any of the episodes, even if you want to go back to episode 1 was not very good, but it just gave me the idea of this, and it just broadened everything for the most part. But overall, a new series that I'm going to be working on, you guys, is Top 10, actually a Creative Cribs, which I think that's going to be the name on it. So be on the lookout for that. I've done a lot of pixel art too as well. I've got really good at pixel art. If you didn't see the live stream, there was a Super Saiyan 3 Goku in it that this guy actually built. I was doing live stream for about 2 hours or 3 hours, I think 4 hours, and I was so tired I was about to get off. And then I found out, I looked at the pants and the shoes on what he was building, and I was like, oh my god, is that Goku that you're building? Or I'm like, man, I have to stay. I was like, you know, I cannot get off until you finish that. That's basically what I said. And I'll be damned if we didn't finish it. I actually helped out a little bit with the hair, a little bit kind of a thing, and we actually finished it, and it looks amazing. So basically, in a nutshell, what the live streams are, I basically invite you guys. You know, I invite you every 35 minutes. I think that's a good fair time, you know, so you don't have to keep waiting like an hour or something like that. So 35 minutes, 30 minutes is cool. Just build what you can within those 30 minutes. And we're in creative mode, so it's not like you have to like scavenger for resources or something like that. So I mean, a lot can be done in 30 minutes. A lot of people think that it can't be, but I will be showing you guys what the world looks like. I've also uploaded some pictures on Twitter, if you didn't check those out, of what the world actually looks like. So it looks really, really good, and it's a lot of pixel art, and you can actually tell just from joining it that it looks like we had a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to doing that a lot with you guys. You guys are great, and I'm going to be doing that. So here's this. Half the world didn't load up, so I have no idea where I'm at. Don't know if I'm in heaven or not, but don't think I am. All Minecraft Steves go to heaven. And let's go up here. And this looks nice, if you ask me. Nice little loft, little area here. Nice fireplace. And we're like way up here. There's another cookie. He is great. He was like the candy man. He had cookies, cake, more cake, everything. And working fridges. You rock. And I just couldn't stop taking all this stuff. And there's a cake on the table. And let's get down here. Like the glass a lot. And I'm gonna eat this cookie. I have a sweet tooth. Alright. Let's go up these stairs. So now we're on the second floor. And let's see what we have. There's some nice pictures on the wall. Gave me a nice feeling here. And there's like the master bed. And he had a lot of music everywhere. But this is actually before we had the new 12 music disc. And if you're having trouble finding those hidden ones in the tutorial, Also did a video on that as far as like how to find all 12 hidden chests. So you guys, if you get a chance, check that out. If you haven't seen those, or if you haven't found those, I wish we would have got like a double sword or something crazy if we would have found all 12. Like we're able to hold 2 diamond swords. That would be so awesome. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. Like kill double the mobs for the most part, especially like Endermen, which I think Endermen are really cool. So let me know what you guys do think of the new 1.8.2 update. I'm really curious. I've asked you guys, but I haven't really asked you guys. So let me know now what you think of the update. Leave that in the comment box below. So I'm gonna fade this, and we end up over here where this is really creeping me out because it's like a cave and it's full of mushrooms. And he said it was just like this whenever he found the cave, which sometimes that's pretty much believable, I believe, because mushrooms are just, and you know, they spawn, they just, I love mushrooms though, but sometimes they kind of creep me out in here. And in update also, you know, if you hit mushrooms with bone meal, they will actually grow into huge mushrooms, which is sweet. You could have decked this place out. And whoa, that's a lot of shrooms. Don't do shrooms ever in your life, because I would never do them. And that's that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And let's go over here. There. And here's the mob spawner there. I actually forget what spawns there, but they will come down and get stuck, and then I think you can just kill them or something. Not really sure. There's one thing that I have yet to find though in the new 1.8.2 update, and that is I haven't found any silverfish. I haven't encountered any silverfish, shall I say, which is like kind of bumming me out because I really want to fight some silverfish. But they seem like, I don't know, they're like a Pokemon if you ask me. Anyway, well, that pretty much wraps up this episode, you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, if you feel the need to, drop it a like. It's very much appreciated. It really helps the series grow. And also, like I said, stay up to date. I will keep you guys up to date with some new information on any updates, and also what direction I'm going in with this. But as of now, Creative Crib sounds really good, so be on the lookout for that. And he is so evil for this. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe if you would like to stay up to date with more cribs, and join. And until the next, I will talk to you guys later. No, I died. Peace out, bros. Much love. Whoa, love you. No homo.